everything. It's everything. It's everything. What it's meant to be will be.
Hey everyone, what's up? Mona B here. So today I'm doing the long-awaited video that I was supposed to do so long ago. Hence why I'm barefaced it. So I will be talking about skincare, what I use on my skin and things like that. You guys are always asking me what do I use on my skin. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So if you guys have been watching me here on YouTube for a very long time, then you know I struggle with acne and acne scars. It has been a problem for me throughout most of my life, like from the time I hit puberty, like middle school up until, well, like middle school, like 8th grade up until 12th grade, throughout college and in my adult life, I have struggled with acne. And I've been trying to wait for the best moment to film this video when my skin looks the best, and it's honestly my skin looking the best. I mean, I do still have some scarring, as you guys can see, but we'll get into that later. Now, before I get into all the products that I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to show you guys the product that has really been working for me the best recently out of anything I ever tried, I'm going to show you guys. But first and foremost, I know for me, it comes from like within. So usually my skin is at its best when I'm drinking a lot of water, and when I'm actually eating healthy. When I'm eating a lot of fried food or drinking pop and eating a lot of sugars, my skin reacts really bad and I tend to break out. If I drink too much dairy, have too much cheese, I notice that my skin tends to break out as well. So I try to limit how much cheese and stuff that I intake. I really like coffee a lot, but I don't drink it as much anymore because I like to put creamer in it, and you guys know, yeah, so that tends to break out my face too. But my face is looking really good. It's pretty clear right now because I've been trying my best to clean up my diet. So I have tried a lot of different products. I used to use, back in high school, when my face was breaking out really bad, I started off on Proactive. I'm sure you guys all know about Proactive. I'm sure everybody knows about it. It's a system that is supposed to help your acne. It did not work for me, unfortunately. It just didn't work. So from there, I went on using the Vino Foaming Daily Cleansing Wash. I believe that's what it's called, but I'll put a picture here of what it looks like. It comes in a green bottle, and you know, Vino is supposed to be really gentle for your skin, so I started using that, and that was working really well for me for years. But after some time, my face became immune to the product and it was no longer working. I'm not sure if you guys don't know that, but sometimes when you use a product for a long time, your body can reject it because it's immune to it at this point. So that was like my holy grail. So I would say if you're definitely like in the beginning stages or your acne is getting bad or something like that, try it because it does work, but it just stopped working for me at the time. When I was actually living in Chicago, my skin had cleared up from the Vino. I moved away. I was living in Chicago. You guys know sometimes when you change water that you put on your face, you know, water has different minerals in it, and I noticed that the water in Chicago was a lot harsher. So my skin was breaking out and I was under a lot of stress. Well, I wasn't under a lot of stress, but I was living in a new environment. I had roommates. I never had lived with anybody else besides my mom. So yeah, I was a bit stressed out. My skin just completely broke out. It just haywired, and it just looked a mess. So that's when I started using African Black soap. I started using the Shea Moisture exfoliant from their African Black soap line. That stuff seemed to work for me, but then I moved again, so I ended up moving back home to Michigan, and the climate change, you know, the humidity, it just was a lot. It just took my skin through a whole whirlwind. My skin just wasn't acting right, wasn't doing right, so I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So I went back to the Vino. That started working, but my skin was still really bumpy, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to figure this out. Something has to give at this point. So African Black soap didn't work for me, guys. It worked for a time being, but it really didn't. I didn't see a huge change in my skin, and I was using it like so much, guys. So that brings me to kind of like last year or year before last. I had seen, I'm pretty sure you guys all watch Raven Elise. She has done a lot of videos about acne, and I saw that she was using the ACNE.org system. So I was like, oh my gosh, if that works for her skin, then I definitely need to try it, because I mean, considering the fact her acne was a lot worse than mine. I have acne, but I don't have cystic acne. I wanted to see if the ACNE.org will work for me. If you guys aren't familiar with ACNE.org, it is a 3-step system. So it comes with the cleanser. This is what the cleanser looks like. This is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to show you guys any of these products, okay? So this is the ACNE.org cleanser. This is the Benzoyl Peroxide 2.5. So this is what you put on after you cleanse your face. You put this on, and it gives you instruction on how you're supposed to use it. So if you want to try the system, you have to wash your hands in between switching out the products, because you don't want to contaminate and then your skin breaks out worse. So yeah, that's that. And then it also does come with a moisturizer. So yeah, so I was using this system for a really long time, and then I did also get the AHA cream, and basically what this is an astringent, like an exfoliator, and what it does is a cream, it's a lotion, but you put it on your face and it fades your dark marks. So I was using that system. The Benzoyl Peroxide, I believe that's how you pronounce it, was a little bit too harsh for my skin, so I stopped using it after like 2 weeks, because I noticed that my skin was looking really patchy, because I have really severe sensitive skin, guys. Like, when I say sensitive, I mean it's sensitive. So this was a little bit too harsh for me. It's actually still full. I probably need to get rid of it, but I was hanging on to it to show you guys in the video. So I was only using the cleanser and the lotion, and I actually do still use the cleanser. The cleanser is a part of my face wash routine currently. So anyway, so moving on for that. So I used that for a while, and I stopped using the AHA because it's a little bit too harsh for my skin. My skin felt like it was burning, because this stuff is really strong, guys. So it just wasn't for me. So I used the cleanser and just the lotion, and I saw a big change in my face. My acne marks and my acne was clearing up on my face. So it was like, okay, now I need to focus on working on getting the dark spots off of my face. In the meantime, I got a word about the Indian Healing Clay, and it looks like this. I believe you can get this at your local Whole Foods and stuff like that. It is a really strong face mask. It's not going to harm your skin, but it pulsates. So it pulls your skin really tight, and it pulls all the gunk and the nastiness that's in your pores, like makeup or whatever is clogged into your pores. It pulls it out. I do mix it with apple cider vinegar when I do it. I haven't did it in a while, but normally when I do it, I'll do it like once a week, because I mean, it really can strip your skin. I know you guys you can use this on your hair. I have never tried it, so if you guys want to see me use this on my hair, let me know. But I do recommend this because it does, you see a difference, like it actually cleans out your pores. Moving on from that, fast forward, I moved here to Georgia. My skin started breaking out yet again. I don't know if it's because of the climate change. Well, I'm pretty sure it is, because you guys know in the summer months it's really humid here, it's really hot. Sun exposure is really bad for dark marks. It makes them darker. So yeah, so my skin started acting crazy yet again. I ended up going to a dermatologist. I don't go to the dermatologist anymore, but I was going, and when I first went and talked to her, I didn't have any breakouts, so she just prescribed for me. These are pads, and you can't get these anywhere else. Your dermatologist has to custom make these for you. So I was using these. These are really harsh, because what they do is it penetrates and it helps to brighten up your skin. And get the dark marks to fade away. Now, this is not going to be a miracle worker overnight. It definitely does take time to work. I do not use these currently at the moment because I had to stop using them, but these are custom made from my dermatologist. And then she prescribed for me the Pigment Bar. It looks like this. It comes with a sponge on top, but it looks like this in the inside. And what this does is help fade your dark marks. But I had a really bad reaction to this, and my skin was bumping up, so I stopped using it. You can get this, I believe, online. I don't think you necessarily have to get this from your dermatologist, but I believe you can get this online if you're willing to try it. But I have super sensitive skin, so it did cause bumps onto my face. So when I informed my doctor of that, she told me to stop using it, and when I went back, I was breaking out. So she prescribed a Benzoyl Peroxide facial wash for me, after I just told you guys that I was using the same product from the ACNE.org, but this is in a wash form. This was drying out my face so bad, I just couldn't even deal, so I just stopped using it. It's just a no-go for me. With all the other things that my doctor prescribed for me, she did prescribe or tell me to get, you can purchase this at your dermatologist, but you can also purchase this online. I know most dermatologists, I think, carry this, but it's called the Elta MD Skincare UV Broadband Facial Sunscreen. And it is for people that have acne-prone skin and hyperpigmentation. I can't use this on its own because it's not supposed to give you a white cast, but it definitely does on my face. So I mix it in my moisturizer. In the summertime, it's really important to incorporate sunscreen into your routine, because if you already have dark marks, you want them to get better. The sun to damage them more when you're outside and stuff. So you definitely want to invest in a sunscreen. I do like this. I only use it in the summer months. It's cold. There's no point in me using it right now. I'm not like sitting outside in the sun. But in the summer months, I definitely will be using this and incorporating it back into my skincare system. She prescribed the Epo Duo. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this in the commercial. And basically it's for acne scars. Now I have to say this did help with removing the rest of my acne, because I tend to break out here on my cheeks. I am really oily in my T-zone, and the rest of my face is like dry, like my forehead's dry and stuff. But yeah, I tend to break out really bad on my cheeks, and I have to say that this definitely did work. You have to get a prescription for this, and you have to, you know, see a dermatologist in order to get this. I didn't really use it that long because it is really it's strong. It's on the stronger side, but it did clear up my acne for the most part. So that's what I was using for my dermatologist. I do no longer go to a dermatologist anymore because I just kind of feel like it's a waste of money a little bit, because they just throw products at you, and you know, it's frustrating because then you have to try to figure out what's right, what's not what, and it's just frustrating, guys, honestly. So I haven't been, and I probably won't be going back for a long time. If I do get any more skin treatments, like I said, or anything, I will let you guys know, because I am looking to get something done in the near future. Moving alongside from those products, so I stopped using everything that my dermatologist prescribed me. So I went back to using the ACNE.org cleanser. Now this cleanser is really gentle, that's why I like it. It's really gentle. It's fragrance free and things like that. So I really do like the cleanser. I would highly recommend the cleanser if you have sensitive skin like me. And I believe on ACNE.org you can pick like for sensitive skin or something like that, I think. Haven't been on there a long time. This is my second bottle of this. So I've been using that. And the product that has really impacted my life, and I've seen a difference within my skin, is from Witch Hazel, guys. Witch Hazel. You can get this at pretty much any store. This stuff works miracles, guys. So what I typically do is I wash my face with the ACNE.org cleanser. Then when I'm done, I take a cotton ball or cotton pad or cotton round, whatever you call them, and I put some of this on there and I wipe it all over my face. Now what Witch Hazel does, it's an astringent, so it strips. So any excess oil, dirt, you know, whiteheads or anything like that that you have in your face, this is going to get it out. It's all natural. It is gentle, you know, for people that have sensitive skin like me. So if you have sensitive skin, try Witch Hazel. It's for oily, irritated, red, damaged, blemish, or inflamed skin, and this stuff works wonders. I'm going to insert like a before and after picture of what my skin looks like now versus when I first started using this stuff, and I've seen such a big difference. So I cannot believe I didn't know about this. Two pictures that you guys are seeing is when I moved back to Michigan from Chicago, and as you guys can see, my skin was starting to scar really bad. So yeah, and it just got worse over time with the more breakouts. The breakouts caused the scarring. And this picture, these two are from August 10th. And then this is what my skin looks like currently. It's now January, so you guys can definitely see a difference. The Witch Hazel did lighten up my dark marks. How I found out about it is I saw a video on Facebook of this girl using it, and she showed her before and after pictures, and I was like, what? Let me try it. And it really does work, guys. And then after that, I just go ahead and moisturize with the Cetaphil moisturizing lotion for all skin types. The next one I am going to try is for oily skin. I think I might try that one next. But Cetaphil is really gentle. I like Cetaphil. I use their body cream on my body because I have eczema too. And this works really well, but I do mix this with vitamin E oil, and you can find vitamin E oil at the store for like $5 or $6. Target has it, Walmart has it, I believe, and I know Walgreens has it because this is where I got this one from. But I mix in vitamin E oil, and you guys know vitamin E oil is really good for blemished skin, dark marks. So I mix it in with the Cetaphil, and that is literally my wash routine. The ACNE.org cleanser, the Witch Hazel, and I mix in a little bit of vitamin E. I do the face mask here and there. I don't, because the Witch Hazel is a natural exfoliant, so it exfoliates your skin, which is really nice, and I like that, and it's not harsh or damaging to the skin. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. And I also want to let you guys know that I do not ever use a towel on my face. I used to use towels on my face, but towels hold a lot of bacteria. Even after you wash them, they still hold bacteria. So I pat dry my face with paper towel, and I find that to really help with the breakouts. Like I don't break out as much because like I'm not rubbing bacteria back into my face. So that works out really well. So yeah, I know this video is really lengthy because I had a lot to get out and share with you guys. So out of all the products that I showed you guys, Witch Hazel is thebomb.com, the acne.org, cleanser, and vitamin E oil. So those are the products that I will recommend out of everything that I've tried. As you guys can see, I've tried a lot of products on my face. Some of them have been okay, a lot of them have been misses. But my skincare system that's working for me right now will be linked in the description box below. Okay, guys, I'll put it down there for you. But I'm going to insert some pictures of my skin so you guys can see how much it has improved, because it has really came a long way. I do have a new acne scar right here because I just had a breakout not too long ago. So I'm going to work on getting that off. I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. But I hope you guys enjoyed my skincare video. I hope it was really helpful for you guys and you learned some different tips and what you can do to improve your skin if you have blemished skin like myself. But yeah, the skin is looking flawless. So in 2018, it's really going to be popping. Gonna make sure of it, gonna stay on top of it. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.